In this video, I will address how to set up Google Form and also how to change the setting in Google Form to provide immediate feedback. In order to set up Google Form, first go on your Google Drive and click on Forms. Once Google Form is loaded, click on Blank to start a new Google Form. First, let's rename your form. To rename your form, click on the heading Untitled Form and type in your title. When you click on the word Untitled Form on the upper left-hand corner, the title will change automatically. Let's now move on to changing the setting of the Google Form. On the upper right-hand corner, click the Settings tool. In Settings under General, you can choose to send the students their response by clicking Always. That means the student will receive a copy of their scores. Secondly, to ensure that only your students are taking the exam, you can click on Restrict to users in Fullerton School District and its trusted organization. Since this assessment is being used for intervention purposes, I will not click on Limit to one response. However, if you are choosing to use this quiz as an assessment, you can click on this option so that students can only take this assessment once. In order to change the settings of Google Form to a quiz setting, click on Quizzes. Then, move the slider over to the right to assign point values to questions and allow auto-grading. Once you turn on the feature, the settings for release grade will automatically be set on release immediately after each submission. When you scroll down, you can also change the settings of what students can see after they finish their test. If you don't want students to see the correct answers, all you need to do is unclick correct answers. Then, the students will only be able to see their missed questions and the point values for each question. Most importantly, click Save. Now let's talk about how to add questions to the assessment. In order to add questions for the Google Form, click on Add Question. Once you click on Add Question, what you can do is you could type the question that you want to ask the student. So for example, I will type in 2 times 0. In order to change the setting of the type of questions you want to ask, you could click on this drop-down menu and you could choose from short answer all the way to drop down, and even linear scale, multiple choice grid, and checkbox grid. In this scenario, I'll keep it as a multiple choice. Then type in the option or the answer choices that students can choose from. So I will type in 0, 1, 2, and 4. Then I will input the correct answer by clicking on Answer key, and I will mark the right choice 0 and click Done. Additionally, on the Answer key setting, you can adjust the point values. As you change the point value, the total points will also adjust. If you're also planning on collaborating with another teacher or multiple teachers, what you can do is create multiple sections of the Google Form. By clicking on Section, it will then take you to 2 different sections, and you can move your first question below. Then you can label the new section as multiple choice. And in the first section, you can ask the students for their personal information like what is your full name, and then it will automatically change to short answer feature so students can respond using short answers. Then you can ask the students who is your teacher. And the best way to ask who is your teacher is by creating a drop-down menu. So click on drop-down, Mrs. Doe, Mr. Roberts, and Miss Lim. These questions may not need a point, so you could take the point value away just by lowering the point value and making it 0. And as you can see, now the total point value is 2, and that's because this multiple choice question is worth 2 points. Now, if you want to see this from a student's perspective, all you need to do is click on the preview button and it will direct you to the preview page. Then on the preview page, you will be able to interact with your Google Form as if you're a student. So you can write a false name, choose a teacher, press next. And through this, you can also verify if you formatted the quiz correctly. You can even mark the wrong answers to determine if the quiz is working properly. Then click on View Score to see how the students would see their results. Once you click the View Score, we are directed to the results page and you can see all the answers that were chosen. And also you can see that the correct answer is not shown because in our setting we originally chose to not reveal the correct answer. In order to add additional collaborator to the Google Form, click Send. Then add collaborator. Choose a colleague that you would like to collaborate with, and you will give them editing privileges, and they'll also be able to access the scores to the Google Form.